What's up, guys? Thank you for joining us back for another awesome video. Today we are talking about the awesome DJ Mavic Mini. Awesome little drone we have here. I've had this thing for about a week, and I kind of wanted to just open this thing up and see what we kind of have in the box. Of course, I know what's in there, but I wanted to open it up, show you guys what I've seen, and then from there, maybe make a part 2 out of this video. So hit the roll in and let's go. Hey guys, what's up? Today we are talking about that Mavic Mini that we discussed already a little bit in the intro, but as well, guys, before we start this awesome video, just make sure you hit that subscribe button as well, the like button on the video, and that always helps the channel out, guys. Thank you so much for all that. So today we are talking about the DJI Mavic Mini, one of my new favorite things. I love this thing. Today, guys, we're going to talk about just kind of opening up the box, seeing what's in the box, and go from there. And then there will probably be a part 2 talking about flying and blah, 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 and all the cool stuff. But I wanted to show the people that have never had one of these like I did, show you what you get, because sometimes there's a lot of videos out there about flying and this is what this button does, but we never really discuss about what do you get when you get one of these. So I've got a picture on the screen right now that shows you the DJI Mavic. I've already kind of unzipped it, but this is what you're kind of getting. We open up the box right now. So you obviously see the drone, which is right here. We got the controller, and then this thing right here, which is, I'll show you what this is, because I know what it is. It's a battery. So we got 3 batteries, and just so everybody knows, this is the Fly More combo pack, and I will leave a description below for you guys that want to do it. I bought mine off Facebook, so it looks a little ruggedy, but the guy never used it, and I bought it for about $250 off of Facebook. So with the DJI Mavic Fly More combo, it's kind of cool. You get an extra battery, and you get this little cool charger that comes with it. So right here will tell you if you hit this power button, guys. I'm just gonna kind of fly, not fly through it, but kind of get quick little tutorial. So this button right here, if you have one of these or you don't, or if you're deciding to get one, this button on the charger here, this button will tell you, if you see it, yeah. This button will show you what your batteries are. So right now we are looking at our battery status, and I'll press the button again for you guys to see. So we have full batteries on the first 2 batteries, and then as well on the very last one we have 2 bars. Usually 2 bars recommend it. It usually comes up to about 30%, and for 30%, that's usually when you kind of want to start flying back home. From what I've noticed for 1 week, and that's just me flying for 1 week. But these batteries are awesome. They do about 25 minutes. So I'm actually usually happy with that, but no one's going to go out there. I mean, unless you are just doing like a really, if it's like a professional gig that you're doing, usually like for me, I do this for fun. I'm just flying around, but I don't think I've actually used all 3 batteries. In one, well, you know, I have. I've used all 3 batteries in one day. So, but with that said, who knows? I actually ordered another battery off of eBay, because these batteries, I think I ordered another battery off of eBay for $25. So you can get these batteries pretty cheap as well. Just make sure you're getting a good deal. Don't go off and spend $80 for one battery. So that is the battery charger, and with that, so if you do, like, if you're like, for instance, you have to use your phone to kind of see where you're going. It's kind of like your monitor to where your drone is. If your phone's getting low, you can always plug in a Apple charger, this into your phone, and these batteries will be the battery that charges that. This is not a wireless charger in any way, but it kind of is. Just remember that you're going to be sucking up battery from this right here. You'll be taking battery from your batteries that you fly with. So let's put this down, and I'll talk about this cable in a little bit, but this is a cable that you'll be connecting to your iPhone, to your controller, which we're talking about now. So we can move on to that now. So guys, this is the controller. which is so cool to talk about right here. So the controller, which we will, let's fire this thing baby up. So the controller is something, make sure your antennas are always out like this, obviously. And I press it once and it's going to show me my battery. So obviously it's kind of 2.5. That's what it says. But if I press once and I press again and I do a long press, you see it's kind of, it does the whole like load kind of thing. And I'll do it again. I'll turn it off, press once, and it goes off. The controller is a very cool, neat, it's kind of neat how they laid it out. This right here, this button is your go home button, and you'll learn about that more in the second video, I think. And as well, you obviously have a record button, so that's more video. And then if you have like a cool picture you want to take up in the air, that's more of your photo button. This will be more of your lean forward and down button. And like I said, that's more of stuff that you learn in the second video. It's collapsible. And everything's collapsible with these things. It's super cool how that works. And as well, I mean, even if you don't want these damaged, these come off. These right here. Let's see if I can get that. So these come off because you can put new ones on it, different colors. I will say these are the ones that DJI came with. And they are plastic. And I do not mind them. But I also don't like them. I mean, I don't mind them, but they're okay, I should say. So if you don't like the way they feel, they have some. Make sure you get the right ones. There's so many drones out there, and you could get those wrong. So moving on to the drone, guys. So like I said before, about everything is collapsible. This is the drone that you are, and I'll even show this on the bigger camera here. It's this. This is the drone. And as you can see, it's got the camera. And so when you do get the camera, when you get this drone, you actually, I'll show you here. You actually have a little case for it, so you can actually put this little cover up on that, and it covers it. I don't like putting the cover on. It's just annoying, guys. So if you like the cover, then go for it. I always keep mine in my case. So the way this expands, just like they got numbers for them. So obviously you do number 1 first, take number 1 out. I should have done that easier because that you want to be careful with it, not like the way I just did it. But then you do number 2, and I'll do this on the bigger camera so you guys can see. Well, I can do it right here. So obviously number 1 was this, and then we'll go on this side. So you look on this again, and it's not going to show you on there, but if you look on the number 1, you can look on the other side. It will tell you there's the directions. And so we'll do the same thing right there. And then obviously right there. And then we'll go to the other camera for this. So now we have our drone out. So with our drone out, we can see that just like the other one, where's the button at? So if you look very carefully, it's exactly like the controller. You press once, it's going to show you the battery. Looks like 2.5. And as well, if you hold it down, we'll press once, and then we'll hold it, and it should fire up. And it fired up. You normally can see this by in the way it will make a noise, but these wings will actually kind of like pop, and that's how you kind of know, hey, I'm on. This drone is very cool. I'll talk a lot more about this in the second video. I don't want to give all this away, but this drone and this setup right here is very, very cool. Just the way it's set up. When I want to go back to the controller if I can. Just for a second, I'm gonna turn off the drone. Sorry, guys. I want to go back to the controller just for a second. I have my iPhone recording everything, but right here, if you look on the side. This is not a normal USB cable. I know people think this is a normal USB cable. No, it's not. This is I think they called it OG or something like that. OB or OG to like a lightning cable. Make sure they give you one. This is the one they give you. Very, very short. I'll even show on here. It's very, very short. I ordered one from Amazon. A little bit longer so I could use it. But we can use the normal one for today. So we'll take this, we'll plug this right in there. and the actual one they give you is actually it's snug, which is great. So it plugs right in there. And then this side, obviously, if you haven't seen this kind of cable, then you're not an iPhone user, which is okay. And I don't really know too much about like Android and stuff, so you might have to look into that. But you can look right there that plugs right in there. And then there's a GoFly app, and that's the app that I use for this wonderful DJI Mavic Mini. Hey guys, thanks for coming by and checking out the new Mavic Mini video. We're gonna obviously be talking more about this Mavic Mini because I'm pretty stoked about just a new device that I guess I'm just really into it. But there's the Mavic Mini is a great it's a great drone. Obviously they have a lot of new drones out as well. So if this doesn't spark your interest, maybe this is something that just kind of gets you going. If you're new to drones, this is definitely something I would recommend. Make sure you guys subscribe, like the video, and as well, be on the lookout for the next video that we're talking about flying, and as well, we're talking about the functions of the Mavic Mini. Thank you guys so much. I will see you guys later.